Well, you know what? They can't actually hear me because I've muted my microphone. I unmuted my microphone, but I'd left the volume down so no one could hear me. What are we all doing today, folks? But yes, it's not a good start. Not a good start. Well, first of all, I think this is the first time we've streamed together, and that's a crying shame, Mr. Jerry. So say hello.
Yes. Hello there, everybody. It's me, Miyazaki, or Jerry, as Katie's likes to call me.
Jerry.
I'm still trying to figure out how that actually became a thing. Like, how did the person discover my actual name and started using Jerry? I still don't know to this day.
Wasted. You can honestly, that was 100% wasted. He called you Jerry, and I just picked it up. Mainly because I find Miyazaki hard to pronounce. The T into the Z doesn't work with my palate very well, so I went for Jerry instead.
All good.
Oh dear. If you minded me calling you by your name, but I'm sure if you don't want me to, I won't, obviously.
I've been called many things. I've been called the Great Geraldo. I've been called Gel. I've been called G.
My surname is Bicknell, which spelled Bicknell, which is that's the uncommon spelling of that surname because it's a derivation of another surname, which most people would spell it Bagnall. But mine's actually a weird version of it, which comes from the Beacon Hills in Wales, because we used to own that land. And obviously at school, you never get called by your first name. You always get called nicknames and things like that. So Bicknell became Bickers, became Biscuit. So my nickname at school was Biscuit.
Yeah, that would explain quite a lot at the UKSG Green, was it?
Yes.
You had quite a few biscuits on you.
Oh, no, I mean, that's a completely separate and unrelated event. I do just like biscuits. Biscuits and cake, I will take over chocolate any day.
Oh,
well, sorry, I've kind of built things up at the moment. For the stream, I can actually show you. So, stream, I built a thing. It's not actually set up ready yet, but I can do things now where I can do this and press buttons, and you can see that, but you can't see what's in it because I've not turned that on yet. But then look, ooh, look, I built myself a stream deck, and I'm very proud of this. And each of these buttons, and this one will turn something on that doesn't work, but we'll show you. If I press that, it lights up to tell me it's on, and if I need to mute Discord, they have active tracking. What scene I'm on, where I am, and just at a glance, I can now see exactly how my stream setup is and control it all from here. I spent so long making this work. Right, so main screen capture is on. So, tonight is a sponsored stream, in that I am promoting a game which, looking at it, has a very, very strange splash screen. I don't know if you're up to the splash screen yet. But it's not often you see a splash screen where they don't have the name of the game on it.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever...
A guy ready to launch in for attack.
Yeah, just, we have Warframe at home about to beat on a man. I disparagingly call it Warframe at home, but that's because I love that art style. It does look like a Warframe, and I'm here for that. I also really like the kind of bandage aesthetic it's got, so it's very Middle Eastern, Egyptian. It's kind of cool, I gotta admit, it's kind of cool. It mixes Warframe and Necron, and, well, you just named two things I absolutely fucking love, so... Right. So, this is Godbreaker. It is a isometric ARPG, from which there is no escape, apparently, and I'm being talked over, so I'll give me a minute.
The sun is dying. We had no choice but to intervene. No choice but to allow you to return. You might find your new body familiar, but we have made a few improvements.
Stripped out some unnecessary bits as well. Let's see if you still know how to move and fight.
Chat, if the audio from my mic is fading in and out, please let me know. I've repositioned it to make it easier for other things as well. But that means that the mic is now coming in over my shoulder. So if I turn this way, for example, you can't hear me as well. But if I turn this way, which is my workbench, you should hear me just as well. So you'll have to let me know. This is going to be a bit of a learning curve. Right. Okay. The sun is dying. I've come back. My body is not familiar to me. I've got dashes. Left trigger is a charge attack. Bumper is right trigger. What's left trigger? Yeah. Okay. Right. So have you done? You said you played this before, right?
Yeah, I've done the tutorial.
Right. Okay. Bumper. Ooh, okay,
Looks
we've got
like you
warp
have a
points.
handle on basic motion. But we did not bring you back just for a stroll. You humans really only excelled at one thing: violence.
You're hearing an extra voice. Is it louder now? Is the secondary voice louder now? Because if so, I know what's causing that. If not, I ain't got a bloody clue. Tech support waiting for chat to respond. That 6 seconds delay before they hear it, and then the 6 seconds delay before I get it back.
The guys at Discord and streaming.
It laughed. What laughed? There was no laughing. Genuinely, Firebird, double check that's on your side and not my side and not yours. What the hell?
The people hearing the laugh.
Is it only happening when I'm talking, or is it happening all the time? If I do that... Okay, let's try that. Let's see with Phantom Power off, see if that helps. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea what could be causing that. That's bizarre. Hopefully that's gone now. Dr. Garrett can't hear it. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know what the Peanuts adults are. That doesn't mean anything to me. Can you still hear it now, is the question. I guess I need to open my stream myself and see what I can hear.
Oh, the ones that go womp womp womp. They're talking through like a trombone or something.
I never watched Charlie Brown. I have no idea what those guys sound like.
I don't think I watched it, but I'm kind of aware of it because The Simpsons did an episode similar to that.
Watch my stream. Where is it? Okay, right. I've got my stream open. Let's see if I can hear anything weird when I talk. Oh, that is bizarre. That is very bizarre. It's like it's... What the hell? Genuinely don't even know what would be causing that.
Could be a phantom in the system.
Yeah. I did hear it. I heard whack, whack, whack. But the weird thing is, when it's happening, or when it appears to be happening, there's nothing at all in OBS. That OBS is not transmitting sound at that point. The bloody hell is that? Right. Genuinely have no idea where that's coming from. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Um,
Look, there it is out. I didn't hear it, but I've got you on Discord and the stream muted. Ooh. You don't like that.
Not at all. Extreme has completely cut my audio out now. I'm extremely confused. We had this when I was upstairs, and I thought we'd fixed it.
Yeah, I'm hearing you on Twitch.
Okay, right. Well, audio quality is going to be worse, so I do apologise for that, first stream. Let me pop some amplifications on it. There we go. That should be... Let's see if it happens there, because if it doesn't, that means it's my sound interface that's causing the problem. Because the only thing I've unplugged is my big mic, essentially, which is very concerning. But that probably means that something's broadcasting on a similar enough frequency that's picking it up. Or, I have no fucking clue. Right, well, 1 second. This is going to get confusing now because I'm not used to talking to both Discord and stream through the same mic. Oh, okay, right. I think that interface is buggered, and that's going to bother me. Right, so I need to get through this tutorial. So we have a target dummy. We have primary attacks. I also need to turn my phone off so it doesn't drain its entire battery. We have primary. Well, okay. Why did it? The first time I attacked, it did a multi-hit, and then every other time it hasn't. I'm missing something there. Secondary attack. Heavy slam. Okay, so that's also chargeable. Primary is not chargeable. Combo attack. Light attack into heavy. Air attacks. Okay, so the primary air attack moves you forward, whereas the heavy doesn't. Then we've got dash attacks. Ooh, hello. I went a lot further than I expected. Okay. I'll do that. Let's go. I keep pressing analog stick down to try and dash, to try and sprint, and that's not a feature of this game.
Let's see how you handle a live one. Let's take it up a notch.
Okay, so that hit me, but... Whoa! Steady there with the laser, my dude. Ow, okay, so stunning them isn't an easy thing. You can't stagger them out of their attacks. This enemy just dropped a fragment. Fragments are items that occupy a slot in your inventory. These can have a wide variety of effects and can be upgraded at a merchant. Okay. Give me 1 second. I forgot to do my, by the way, I go live thing, which I am actually required to do. It's legally required, I'm afraid. I can't not. There we go, playing Godbreakers with Jimbo's dad.
That's one way to say it.
It is factually correct. Preemptive strike. When attacking enemies that are at 95% health or above, your attacks is a guaranteed crit. Okay, well, that just seems good, so we'll take that. Pick up essence. Essence are stackable items that improve stats. If you're taking damage, you can use a health coil to restore health. Oh, down, I see. Fighting enemies fills with a source of light. When the source is full and your target is at low health, you are able to god break enemies to absorb their powers. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's a kind of interesting mechanic.
Yeah, that sounds... Once the source light is full, you need to bring your enemy down to low health, indicated by the darker colour on the health bar. Okay, so this guy's got 3 sections. Once it's in green, when your target is low health, you can merge with it and detonate it from within, causing an explosion. I approve. By god-breaking enemies, you gain one-shot absorbed abilities, unique to each enemy type. You can find more details about the absorbed ability in your inventory.
Give your newly absorbed power a try.
Okay. Hello. Holy heck. Okay, I like that.
Take in the view. This was the last machine you ever built. Or rather, started building. It was completed by somebody else.
But I doubt she will be of any use to you now, if she's even still there.
This really is one giant mess you made
There you go.
here.
I just ran through the tour again just to make myself.
Refamiliarize yourself. I've been told that this is a machine I built, or nearly.
Now it looks like you're done as well.
Godbreakers.
GODBREAKERS. Right, okay, well, wishlist on Steam, we should all do that because it does look quite fun. Let me just head into the options first. Field of view, let's have that up. Camera distance offset, let's also have that up. Camera shake intensity down. Floating combat numbers, I'll take those. Receive damage, yes. Teammate damage numbers, leave those off for now. Video, windowed full screen, yes. Motion blur, no. Vertical sync. Why can I not VSync? You can only VSync in full screen, okay. No DLSS, don't need that. Frame rate, we really don't need it above 120. Oh no. God damn it, Jenny's found me. Hi, Jenny. God break it. Who let you in here? How you doing? Colorblind mode is fine, but I like the fact that they've got lots of options for it.
Yeah.
Colorblind strength, so yeah, okay, that's good. Auto set quality, sure. All that looks relatively standard. Background audio on, please. Thank you very much for having that as an option. Mouse and keyboard, gamepad, apply. How was I not? You've kind of probably got a bit confused, Jenny. You weren't following me on here, but you were stalking me. I mean, following me in real life. So, you know, it's easy to make that mistake. I wake up to very lewd messages from Jenny some days. It's bizarre. Right. So, let's host again.
I wake up to the sounds of whistles.
Hopefully from Jenny, but probably from Jimbo.
Yes. And
Between
feed me.
you and the monster you unleashed stands the court of the Hylarians, bound to pay tribute to their master, but still free to pursue their own twisted goals. These planetary rulers hold the keys to our success.
The Hylarians are the gods of this age, powerful beyond your imagination. But they are gods of mere matter, gods that can be hunted, gods that can be bent to our will, gods that can be broken.
Now go forth, Godbreaker, and pierce the monad's heart.
Okay. Loving the vibe that these three are giving. It's very... Again, they kind of feel like they're going on the Middle Eastern vibe, which I really like. But it's also got a bit of a kind of Darksiders vibe to it, where you've got the Council of Three and you're the only one with the task kind of thing. Absolutely loving that. However, they do call the enemies Hylarians, and that is hilarious in my brain. Every time I hear Hylarian, I'm just thinking of the word hilarious. That's a thing that's happening. Right, I have hosted a game. You should be able to join from friends, I believe.
Yep. Alert. Join friend. And friends in game.
Jenny, you know the rules. If I've got time to insult you and take the mess out of you, that just means I've got time for you. I wouldn't waste an insult, a perfectly good insult, on someone I don't like. And I may not be painting you in the best light, which I apologise for, I should be, but I am painting you in an accurate light, so...
I mean, I see it as the people you like the most, the people you make fun of the most.
Yeah, there was a guy in Wasted's chat yesterday, the day before, Tech Priest I think his name was, and me and Wasted were really going at each other, like properly back and forth, him insulting me, me insulting him. And the guy in chat's like, all right, guys, I think you just need to, hug it out, take a step away, take a breather kind of thing. And I thought he was taking the mess. I thought he was, joining in on the banter. So then 2 minutes later, when I said to Wasted, oh, have you got, I'm going to be doing some build streams tomorrow, do you think I could jump in and join you kind of thing? He's like, yeah, of course you can, jump in, more the merrier kind of thing. This guy in chat's like, hang on. You were just ripping each other apart, and now you're like, maybe don't spend time together if you don't like each other. And we had to explain the whole British thing of, no, you don't understand. The reason we're going so hard at each other is because we're friends. He's like, I don't understand this at all.
Oh, it's the same with me when the guys I work with. It's like, if anybody didn't know us and they would just listen to us talk to each other, things that we would say, they'd be genuinely concerned and contact HR.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I have been pulled up by HR in jobs before because I've really gone at somebody. And then HR's basically like gone to the other person and been like, do you want to talk about it? It's like, I don't even remember what you're talking about. We were chatting. This is my friend of 12 years. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, okay, I've gone purple because purple is best colour. You've also gone purple. That doesn't help things at all. So let me.
I will change then.
Oh, you're gonna change. Okay. Woo.
I will blue.
Right. Tangle feature is locked. Guessing this is the start map thing. Restore echoes. Remains of a prior age are released every time you defeat a boss or mini-boss. These can be spent at the Echo Station to return to the world that to what it once was. By restoring echoes, your starting condition will improve, gradually making you more powerful and increasing your chances of finding specific items. Cool. Okay, so that's your meta progress. And I don't have any of the other archetypes, but I really do want the pillar because I really want to just smack someone around with a big log. Oh, that scythe looks kind of cool.
Like your weapons.
Yeah, especially since the guy with the scythe holds it correctly. Do you have any idea how few video games have you hold a scythe correctly? So that's an instant 10 points from me because that's how you use a scythe. Trust me, I'm old enough to have owned one. If you're swinging a scythe, blade from shoulder, all the way down to the ground and back up again, you will do 1/3 of the work in twice the time. It is insanely difficult. Okay, and what's
I'm more like to hurt yourself.
We are the Coven, a constellation of sentient stars.
Well, understand those boxes, like interaction with the background characters.
Yeah, they feel like narrative nodes. Though, does it look like someone's ripped open a present to you?
Folded into destiny.
It does.
I like it. It's like a little birthday present.
Both the midwives of new sons.
Also, they just could have followed in the ribbon. It's fine as it is.
Weary with age.
They don't need a bow.
When you unleashed the monad, you threatened more than your own sad existence. Once a monad has gotten powerful enough to consume its mother star, it will spread a veil of numbness, blotting out the stars.
But not all things foreseen will come to pass. Where there is life, there is always choice.
The combo window is really generous. I like that.
Yeah, it's not particularly like tight. You have to be exactly on it.
So 5 is the maximum you can do. You can do 1 combo, 2 combo, 3 combo, 4 combo, or 5 for your finisher. You can't do 5 and then a combo. Okay.
If I was a betting man, I'd probably say combos also depend on weapon as well.
I would hope so and imagine so, yes.
I quite like the font for this.
To get to the monad, you need to cross the great psychotic plane. A bunch of sand that taught itself to think. It's conductive, so mind your step.
Your first true obstacle is the compiler, an old discarded skull of Urs. Defeating that will make for a great trial run.
I don't think this game understands how horrifying what it just said actually is. It's sand that taught itself to think.
Yep.
What in the eldritch heck is that? That's some Cthulhu-type nonsense. Whee!
A wizard did it, so we need to know.
Yeah, that's a self-built... No, the thing is, Wizard didn't do it. The sand taught itself. Oh, that's right, you can't spam that, can you? What's with the foot keyboard?
These mysteries will have to wait for another time.
Can't do those just yet. Although,
There's quite a few stuff we can't do just now.
yeah, it is the demo version, so... when I picked up those 2 shards, did you get them as well, or were yours separate?
I think it's separate, I'm not sure. I haven't noticed.
Press select on your pad for me, and in the top right, do you have 20, or do you have, like, 18, 16?
I have 20, yeah.
Okay,
20 and 10.
I think they're shared. Oh, no, I don't have 10, but then again, you've played before, so maybe you've got echoes that I don't.
Yeah.
Remnants, sorry, that I don't. I'm liking this Let's Go Underground vibe, because I saw the big open plain and kind of worried that it was going to be a bit attacks from everywhere kind of vibes. But that's... Ow, okay, I didn't dodge that one. Fine. Okay, so now I'm on 40. You should be on 40 as well?
Yes.
Cool, right. And I'm assuming this is also not shared.
No, this is like your what you want to increase. To increase like your crit damage or your running speed or source light generation.
See, I haven't got those. So we do get different ones, which is interesting. I've got 2% chance of chain lightning, 2% chance of vulnerable on hit, or max health by 50.
So I can increase my crit damage by 8%, or you do need to spend those stuff for it. Okay. Running speed by 8%, or source generation light by 2.
I am going to go shocky build. I'm going to see if I can build a chain lightning up. That could be quite fun.
These are not available to you just yet.
I'm liking the art style. Woo.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nice, clean presentation.
Yeah, it's... I don't know how to describe it. I always feel bad about comparing art styles, because the people who made the art style probably didn't go, I want it to look like Journey. But it reminds me of Journey. The characters are very, very... Like, what if Rayman was an absolute beast? I like the bandage and the armor combo. Like you're not quite sure if you're construct or bio. Quite like it. Hey, Kremlik.
So I noticed there's a difference between me and you. You've got like a purple flame in between your neck, whereas I don't.
I think that's the thing that's following me around. I think that's because I'm fully charged on my triangle ability.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't there earlier.
These are not available to you just yet.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so now, did you charge? Did you... Oh, no, you haven't.
I got it, yeah.
Manifestation.
You see I've got a bluish glow.
Yes, and that... So, do you have a trail following you on your screen when you move?
Yes.
Like a part... See, I can't see that, and you can't see mine, but we can see that the glowing of the crystal has gone up. So there is an indicator of when the ulti is ready. Okay, I approve. Ah!
Oh.
I kind of wasn't expecting that to do anything, and then it did. Oh dear. Okay, so you can't stagger the enemies. That's some... Well, my basic attacks aren't staggering the enemies, I should say. That's something I need to continually remind myself of.
Yeah, it's constant motion.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit here. Let's see. Chain lightning, decay.
It was a surprise explosive barrel. Like if I do this and make Jerry panic.
The trick part is the enemies can also actually trigger them as well.
Yes, that makes sense. Whee! Boss time. Oh, okay. I automatically went into raid mode then. I tried to lock on target the enemy, and it didn't let me. Oh god. Okay, that follows you. Watch that.
I did not see that.
Oh, shielding, nice. Okay. Okay, so this is a way of allowing you to get abilities from enemies to use on the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also, avoid the boss.
the bigger squiddlies for me are 3 hits dodge, 3 hits dodge. Oh, I don't know if...
Stun a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was you or me, but I don't know if it was my special that stunned him or yours.
There's some sort of decay effect on. You can take it.
Oh, I was already in. I've been playing Space Marine a lot recently. As soon as I see that trigger, I'm in.
Ooh, that's one of the big ones.
The
The
dustbin of history.
Okay.
was all
At its
ability
center is
by
the inner
5%,
archive.
stacks up 10
Break in there
times.
and slay to rip open a portal into the next
Ooh,
sphere.
grenade. I'll take a
So then
grenade.
there are just a few more gods for you to break.
You can do it.
Yeet.
Get some legs.
I have a 9-second cooldown grenade now. Right, it did tell me I could go in here and see what my absorbed ability was. Create a shell around you and your allies that absorbs all incoming damage for 5 seconds. The shell then ruptures, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Okay. I like that, I like that.
So I got some armor I could equip.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's around your waist, look. Like a belt with tassels on the front. I like that, that's cool. I want it. Give it here, I'm going to beat you up. Engage friendly fire.
And the fire denied.
I like the checkpoints. They're kind of cool. Oh, we are on the surface now. Watch out, under the ground. There's one hiding there.
Bumper.
You stunned it, and you stunned it, and I knocked it into the sky, and it just never came back down.
Get some more.
Hey, hun.
They're just AoE traps.
Oh, okay. They're like the explosions for this zone. Roger that. Yeah, it's been we're literally on our first run. Well, my first run, Jerry's second, but it's been quite good so far. I'm enjoying the controls and the combat.
As I say, the characters remind me of the Pharaohs from World of Warcraft. You know, the bandages to kind of keep the energy within them.
Yeah.
Shape physical matter could now influence minds.
Yeah, I hadn't kind of made that connection, but now you've mentioned it, especially with the purple. Yeah, it's got that kind of Monster Hunter vibe to it as well, of you can't just spam the enemies, you need to know what you're fighting. Like I say, that for me is 3 hits dodge, 3 hits dodge.
Oh, Temporal Blast. An explosion applies slow.
After using an absorbed ability, you and your allies have a 20% chance to refill your light source. Can equip that, right? Okay, so there are slots for equipment. Roger that. Yeah, psychic sand that builds itself. It's fine. Probably nothing that's going to come bad of walking on sentient sand, right?
Very carefully.
Every 2 steps. Sorry. I'm just sorry.
Oh, you saying that though reminds me of the movie Wanted. at the start of it, what's his name? Played Charles Xavier in the rebooted X-Men.
Oh, McAvoy. James McAvoy.
Yeah, he's constantly apologising at the beginning.
Disperse. Boop. Yeah, the combat's nice and intuitive. I don't know if that's because I've played a lot of Monster Hunter, but as soon as I learned that I couldn't melee them out of their own attacks, I instantly went into Monster Hunter mode of, right, learn when they attack, dodge it, combo in between, dodge it.
I am Ergos, a reflection without physicality, a body without organs.
I am sorry.
The spectral afterimage of 9 billion minds, haunting this last machine at the end of time.
Wow.
As any ghost, I am bound to the substrate of this world, hiding in the shadows, fearing a sun that will one day burn me away. But who, I wonder, are you? I would like to run some tests.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Where'd your head go?
Where's your head at? Twice that song's come up in the last week. Okay, so 2 things. First of all, I don't really fancy submitting to tests from a random guy stood in a computer room in a desert claiming to be the last computer. That seems like a really, really shady thing to do. And also, if he's able to witness the 9 billion the after image of 9 billion souls, that means that whatever cataclysm happened here is within the next 50 years in real life, because we're nearly at 9 billion now. At a merchant, you can buy and recycle items in the inventory, and they can be recycled into your gems. Spend gems to buy from the merchant's stock. Okay. Merchant stock. Killing an enemy with a charge attack is a 25% chance to overpower, 4% vulnerable, increased light source generation. Random buff on killing an enemy with it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I could hit the beach. Yeah, oh god, yeah. Imagine if you've gone to the beach and you're wiping the sand off your feet with a towel and the sand says, ow. Like, no, I'm alright, thanks. I don't think I'm ever coming back here again. Kind of want... I don't know. Right. If I buy something I've already got, does it upgrade the previous version?
A good question. I have no idea.
Yes, it did. I had a 2%. I had bought a 4%. I now have a 6%.
Oh, that's good. Because it would cost you more to upgrade.
Yeah. Okay, I approve of that. That's good. That would replace my prismatic discharge. I kind of want to keep that. So, with it being the first run, I think... Oh, I can reroll. I've got a free reroll, actually. I'm going to do that. Okay.
You can also buy another health
Yeah.
potion.
That feels like something I should
40.
do, and thus I won't. Again, 5% critical chance. Your crit will apply 1 random dot to a target. Secondary attacks have a 20% increased crit chance, but primary attacks deal 30% less damage. Or just increase crit chance by 4%. Okay. I think I kind of want 5% crit chance. I really wish I had a little more. Yeah, no, I'm going to take that. Crits applying dots sounds fun. If I can sell some stuff, I need 40. Attacks have a 1% chance to decay is not that good. You get a 4% reflect chance, that would be 20, maybe 30. Yeah, they're not really worth selling. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the active grenade. And I'm going to buy the additional increased crit chance. So that I now have a, what, 8% chance to crit? 9% chance to crit? Rather than a 4. I don't have any fragments left, so I can't upgrade. Thank you, my dude. That was very helpful. Yeah, we don't go in for good ideas in this channel, Jenny. You should know that by now.
In the end, all your great works were nothing but dust.
Alas,
That dust
poor Yori.
I was.
Well then, if you were born from the dust,
Maybe that was the
then
ghost's head.
dust to dust, ashes to ashes. Okay. Wait for the slam down. Ooh, wrong place. Can't hit them when they're reducing. I went the wrong way.
And that's a shield down. Oh, careful.
You want
Didn't
that?
I?
Oh god, I see. Ooh. I thought I'd got out of that. Oh, the edge of the arena kills you. Okay, I see. Right.
Yeah, there's a shield thing you can get behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it too late and thought it's okay, I'm near the edge of the arena, I can get out. And then die. Ah, I didn't have a dodge left.
Oh, yeah, the enemy's over there. That's what it is.
Enemies are whooping me. I can't seem to dodge them. Right, okay, you're done. You're done.
People start damaging now.
Shard.
I'm not going to make it.
Why, I completely messed up my combos there. Ooh, healing takes a second. That nearly got me.
Oh, my frame it took a big hit there.
I got the enemy stuck under the big arm attack and it stunned him. Handy, right next to Urshard. Worth seeing if the ability of the previous boss could be used, but I don't know timing. It was usable. That orb you saw around me was it, but I don't know if it was any good. Okay, boss has a lot of HP. This is not going to go down quickly. Excuse me. The laser hatred.
They're going to get a chance to get enemy abilities to help do more damage.
That's a new one. The enemy that was fighting me seems to have wandered off.
And the arms are behaving differently now.
Ow. That was on me. I dodged the wrong way.
Oh, shit, laser beams now.
Yeah. So that came out of nowhere. Shards.
Great spot. Well, that was a good bit of damage there.
Yeah, I had an ability stocked up.
And I jump on it.
The little laser hatred rock people, they have like a grenade ability that seems to do quite a bit to them. Those. I'm really liking this when I use a enemy ability. There's a chance I get to just grab another one straight away. That's been really helpful. It's procced 3 times in a row. combo and then dashed into him rather than attack. Shards are up. Yeah, the ability you grab from those little grenade spitter things, really powerful. And it also seems like you can cancel your combo. So what I did there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then double taps left trigger, to go into my ulti as well. That did the full damage, but essentially animation cancelled into it, which was nice. Hunden, thank you very much for the follow. It is appreciated. Right.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Doing over 100 damage in a single hit causes an explosion. I've done that a couple of times, so that could be useful. After performing a God Break, your movement is increased by 25%. Activate to aim and then throw an orb that does poison damage on impact. Now, I feel like poison damage on impact is going to be really relatively poor against trash, but good against bosses.
The formula bat stat gives you speed. The crits effect was against to give you strengthen.
I'm gonna go for the equipment. I'm gonna give that a go. Demo. And that. So this is the end of this section.
Yep.
Okay, so that should give us a decent damage over time, which could be quite nice. Prepare to leave. Yeah, Jerry was getting bullied by the mobs at the end there. I did notice that.
Wasn't in builder who getting tanked by frame rate? I meant to turn off Twitch enhanced broadcast.
46 kills, 16,000 damage, 7 God Breaks, 2 flasks. Okay. Oh, and then I can have a look at your build as well.
I took an extra 1,000 damage over you. Use 4 flasks. What did you have?
I haven't had a look yet, Firebird. I basically woke up and went to see my grandma today, so I haven't really had a chance to do much, I'm afraid. Okay. Everybody go and wishlist on Steam. Look, I'm going to do it right now. What's that? It was very fun. Whoop, whoop.
I think I've got it wishlisted. Let me just check.
Yeah, I mean, in this kind of game, I tend to go for one of two builds. I will usually either go for some form of gunner, if I can, or the guy with the biggest stick. And in the bottom, just above the word cancel there, you can see the guy with the biggest stick, and I would like to play him. Ooh. New ability for the Lancer is available. A new appearance, new archetype. Oh, I got a pillar! I applied a pillar! I've just unlocked a big stick!
Yep. New ability for Lancers available, new appearance for Lancers available. Nice.
If you ever needed something destroyed or
unlocked by challenge skill piece up.
You could always trust the humans. Keep at it. At this rate, we will be done with this mess in a few thousand cycles. Hopefully by then, the monad will not have spread far beyond the local star cluster.
Most of those stars are mad old hags anyways.
I need to start my stream.
You not start your stream?
Oh, it says on I'm starting to turn enhanced broadcast off.
Right. You're restarting it. Yeah. Yeah, the bitrate's bitrate can be interesting on games like this. Twitch needs to do something about that, to be honest. Right. So, I've got a new ability for the Lancer. Activate to give you and your allies a random absorbed ability. Now, that could genuinely be really powerful with that buff I had. You know, where every time you use an absorbed ability, you have a chance to just be able to reabsorb another one. So essentially, start of the game, I use that skill, give everybody a random ability, then use that random ability, and instantly get a second one. Or, sorry, instantly get the ability to grab a second one. Meaning you've completely bypassed the initial charge phase. Okay, okay. I like the idea of that. I might give that a try. Oh, you can set up... Oh, it's weapon appearance. That's a nice staff. Defeat you here as the Lance archetype. Okay. Oops. So, we have...
End of time.
Weapon traits. Pillars gain quake stacks from secondary attacks. Each stack increases the next charge attack radius by 1 meter. Ooh. And deal damage in a 5 meter radius around yourself. Hitting enemies will give you and your allies a barrier. Each enemy hit will increase the barrier duration. Like that. That's awesome for me. Oh, I've got it again. I pressed wrong buttons. And the optional one is taunt all enemies within 20 meters. For the next 3 seconds, you absorb all damage taken. Absorbed damage is then released in a 5 meter radius. Heem be tanky. I would like that skill. Okay, I want the chunk of magma. I want to hit people with a chunk of magma. That feels like a fun thing that I would enjoy doing.
Oh, some new armor. Or new design.
Oh, the Reaper.
Bit of blue, a bit of gold.
Yeah, I've got that as well. Looking at the other weapon abilities, the Scythe is a minion master. Reaper's attacks have a chance to create a swarm sentinel. These sentinels follow the Reaper and attack enemies from a distance. Use your ability to instantly create 5 swarm Reapers. Give it to me. Striker can perform 6 different combos attacks by mixing primary and secondary. So he can primary, secondary, back into primary. Okay. Backstab from a twin blades have a 20% higher chance to crit. Duelist primary attacks have a chance to create an energy orb that can be aimed and fired as a secondary attack. Oh, so if you swipe with your left hand sickle, and it may put an energy orb in your right gauntlet, which you can then just blast off at people. That's a very strange mechanic that I actually kind of want to try.
Have you seen the purple hat you can lock?
There's a purple hat. I want a purple hat. Purple hat, purple hat.
Need to kill 50 Titans something.
It looks like the one Jamiroquai wore in that one video.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. And we've got the head of the boss we just killed, which looks hideous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about. I couldn't be wearing that right now at all. Okay, so the attack's very much slower, but that's to be expected. Still a 5.
I don't know the same weapon as before, but I've taken the ability that will give us random absorb abilities.
Oh, you've taken that one?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay, so does it have to be on its own? Okay, so secondary attacks as part of a combo don't generate your stacks. Or is that just a graphical glitch? It's a bit crap. Macron. I'm gonna draw me a
that was
pre-painted
almost
picture.
half of its health gone.
No. Okay, so you've got to just hit with the secondary. Oh, do I have a secondary combo? Ah, okay, I have a secondary combo. That's what I was missing. Yikes, that was a big hit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go play with this guy. I'm gonna go beat some people on the head. I'm not a US Marine. I don't eat the crayons. I found out the other day, the word crayon does not refer to the waxy substance that crayons are made of. I thought it was a particular type of thing. A crayon is any writing implement used for colouring.
Came to value intelligence above all else. With the creation of the monad,
That's something new.
you got more
Yeah,
of it than
it's
you
basically
could
just
possibly
the
handle.
universal term for them
But
all
intelligence,
is
it
chalk.
turns out,
So
is
crayons are a
not
type
the
of
same
chalk,
thing
and I don't like
as
that.
wisdom.
Yeah, it seems weird.
I don't like that at all. I hit him twice and he died.
Oh, purple thing. Explodes vulnerability +1.
Nice. Oh, what's my... Okay, that's my taunt, isn't it?
Oh, this is so much smoother now.
Ah! Floor lava!
Fucking
Oh, hang
discharge.
on. Okay, hitting that doesn't give me my secondary charges. Ooh. Secret. Up here there is an equipment. Killing an enemy with a charged attack has a 20% chance to give you a random buff. Hey, look at me! I have something that buffs my primary.
Morphic Stride. After dash, increase the absorbability power by 20% in the next 5 seconds. That could be useful.
I think the game could use a lock-on mechanic. If it has one, I haven't found it. I would like to know what it is. What's this? What's that there for?
It might be an ability to avoid like damage. Like a hiding spot.
Yeah. Interesting mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, you can't... that seems to be the core mechanic of this is you want to be dodging as often as you physically can. I got out of the way.
You should have an ability if you've not used it yet.
I have. It's the taunt. This one gives you a... Oh no, sorry, I've got the barrier, not the taunt. So I think it gives us a barrier, and then any damage I explode outwards.
Yes, please. After hitting an enemy with a combo attack finisher, will consume random dot and deal 100% extra damage.
Nice. I got another one that deals with secondary attacks, so I'm happy.
Oh, I got a vest.
That's true.
My
Jamie.
weapon's clipping through.
I haven't been eating marzipan by the block much
Not
of late.
inevitable. It came about due to a flaw. A mistaken premise in the thinking shared by machines and humans. A stain within the luminous mind.
Hi, compiler. Oh, this. Oh, I got away. I kind of wish the radius of my pound attack was bigger. Like that, that'd be lovely. Something that size. Ooh, I saw that one get you.
Yep. Missed it by a ball here.
Yeah, hit him.
Taste is good.
Rare. Rare feet. Minoko likes rare feet.
Your crit applies burning to the target. Combat attacks increase absorbed ability by 5%. Or a primal energy generator.
I mean, I've got another one that does secondary, so I feel like this is leaning me to a big old secondary build.
So I have an active ability, increase my crit.
More crits are always good. I tell you that the radius of your down slam attack can become bigger, but I'll let you figure that out on your own. Hey! That's not fair. He can't do me like that. I think I missed. Hang on. I'm gonna wait for this lift to recharge. What do you give me? Mr. Laser Features. Ow! Okay, those laser ones are kind of powerful. The absorbed abilities seem really good. I like that there's like a recharge on those so you can't spam them, but it's per person, so me using it doesn't delay you. No, you can't throw my own tags at me like that. That's just rude. I mean, I approve of it, 100% approve, but also, come on. Right, crit damage, light source. I'll take the power of the absorb. That actually came in handy in the boss fight, so. Whoop. You are technically correct. The best kind of correct. Ooh, hello. Now, missed me timing. I heard that. There we go. I felt like I passed through that then, but I must have just missed his hitbox. Whee! We do like the bigger booms. Which is not based off of your charge gauge. Ooh, red shiny door. Hello, Mr. Upgrade Man.
There was something in
What's
human
this?
specified measure and quantification. That was the reason you were destroyed. No hard feelings, I hope.
You destroyed us because you couldn't understand us. Yeah, no, I get that. That's fair.
Ooh, epic.
Big speed increase.
Perform that goblet will give you one random buff. Sure.
I think I'm going to go for the move speed increase. Let's run faster. Oh, okay. So increasing your equipment, upgrading your equipment doesn't just make it better. So this would take it from killing an enemy with a charge attack has a 20% chance of giving you a random buff, would increase the chance to 40, but also adds in a stage 2 ability of any charge attacks you use will consume the buffs to deal 10% extra damage. I like that. That's really cool. So you're not just getting a flat percentage buff, it's also then changing how you play. Ooh.
So, for example, if I were to upgrade my shoulders, instead of one random buff, it would give me 3 random buffs.
Not all of the abilities seem to have it. Like my Force Booster, my Direct Approach doesn't. But my Blessed Charge has a second stage mode to it. That's cool. Can't afford it, but it's cool. Games, it doesn't tell you everything up front. There's definitely something to be said about that. I always remember years ago when I saw a kind of spoof where someone had made a Mario game, like what if Mario was made today? And you'd spawn in, welcome to Mario. This is the world. You will have to progress across the screen by moving right. And then you take a step forward and it's like, now you need to learn how to jump. Press the A button. And then, don't forget, you can break open boxes with your head. We didn't have any of that. We ran and we learned as we went across. And I think that's a much more engaging way, as long as you've managed to, build that and let the world speak for itself.
Sometimes I consider just letting you
I think
pass
that's a better
on to
way
the
of
next
learning
sphere.
a game.
But traditions dictate that you need to fight me first.
It's a really freaky creature, if I'm honest. Oh man, I kind of regret not going for the any hit over 100 deals an explosion, because I'm doing 110 per basic attack. Oops, dodge away.
Okay, great start.
Right, let's see how this does. Ooh, that was a big old chunk of HP.
Oh!
What did you do?
I used my threat.
While he was vulnerable.
Yep.
Absolutely chunked his health.
Except with the ability of the charm.
Oh, right, okay. Maybe over there.
Right, we skipped a step because...
He's already in stage 2. Need to actually use my charge on those. Okay, so the charge isn't worth doing single target. He does more damage for a single hit, but in the same time I can get 3 hits. Cool, cool, cool.
Just do that.
I saw you running in the background. Boop. We are chunking this guy. Oh lord. Exactly. Exactly, Dan.
Underneath it.
That was embarrassing for him. Your dot damage is increased by 100%, but your direct damage is decreased by 20. Okay. Oh, there's the explosion thing. I want it. I want it. Even though there's nothing left to fight, I want it. One, two, three, four. So this guy only has a 4 base combo. Oh no, it's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
They were both right then.
So yeah, each class does have a different combo ratio. How fast I am. Zooming.
We checked my...
Sorry about that. Not entirely sure what happened there. I think one of my RAM sticks is dying. Okay. Okay, I appear to be back.
Oh, he's back.
Hello. Right. Yes, sorry about that. I think one of my RAM sticks is dying, and I'm not entirely sure.
There's one thing that happened with the latest set of Windows updates that's having an effect on NVMe SSD drives. So I noticed I was getting random blue screens, and I reverted the update to the previous one, and it stopped happening.
Right.
I don't know if it might be related or not. I don't know.
It's possible. This was specifically a system thread error, so hopefully it's nothing major. but I will have to have a look. Right, co-op. Let's do. Well, I do want to do at least one more run because I got my new ability, or I hope I got my new ability. I never actually saw the outro screen there. Have you still got the lobby open? Because I can't join it if so.
The game, I'll get kicked back to that.
Ah, I'll host a game then. Yes. So apologies about that, chat. Minor technical hiccup. I did get my unlock. Nice. So that's a good test of something. If you beat the boss but do not see the ending screen, you still get your unlocks. So that's all we were doing. We were just testing that the game was ready for that. You know, it was intentional, guys. It's all planned.
It's a good question, Hudson. I think it's more of a build-up towards trust, is that they'll let you know when they're ready to, interact and whatnot. It's instead of a dog naturally just trusts straight away most people, whereas a bird, they'll let you know if they like you or not.
Yes, I kept budgies and cockatiels as a kid, and if a bird does not want to interact with you, you cannot make it interact with you. It's not like a dog or a cat that you can kind of win over. The bird will just attack you. They are nasty when they want to be, but when they're your friends, they are the coolest pets.
Like, if somebody were to try, pet Jimbo, he won't intentionally try to harm them. He'll give a warning bite first and say, look, don't do that again. I've warned you. I took him up to see the place where I worked to visit some of the people, and I kid you not, one of the managers went to pet him. He bit her finger, and then he started laughing.
And that's the other side of it. Birds can be absolute gits. They know what they're doing. Right, so I've got a new ability where all enemies should now be taunted to me. And there's a helmet in here that says, in this one, sorry, that says we unlock it by killing enemies with traps. So I reckon we taunt them all into the trap, and we kill them with that, and we see if we can get this helmet.
Sounds good. I 21 out of 50 time code enemies killed for the Miraquai hat.
Yeah, I'm on 15 or so working towards it.
Got available demo. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how the echoes work, and that looks like a nice, cool little mechanic where you can kind of pre-build and decide where you're going.
Yeah, it does look like it's got quite a bit of depth to it.
Yeah. What's the player count on this one?
I think it's 4 players? Can't remember.
Can imagine it getting a bit hectic with 4. That'd be kind of fun. Twitch not letting people do things normally? Unheard of. Right, so let's see if we can find any traps to kill them with. It doesn't look like there's any here. Bop. What's thread count? I don't really understand that. Max health. Thread is health. Okay. I like how already it's the game showing itself to that the combat styles are worth looking at, kind of thing. Like you're definitely preferring the spear, where I'm boop straight into the big club.
Yeah, I quite like fast moving weapons. Not the best of damage, but
I'm much more of a I hit you once and you know about it kind of player. Okay, so you can step off, but it doesn't like it. Hello, right, don't kill him. Let's left trigger, taunt them all in. Come and get me. You blow that up. I dodge out the way. We get a couple of kills. Nice.
Woohoo! Challenge completed.
Taunt should make that relatively easy. Does this count as a trap for killing?
I think so.
Seem to be taking damage, but... Okay, you. Come here. Ooh, box.
Oh. Exposed vulnerability.
Hey, Sean. No game sound. Correct. Why is there no game sound? Thank you. Announcement failed because I had a blue screen. But there should have been an announcement. But there should have been the first announcement, because I'm 90% sure there is, because I copy and pasted it. Yeah, cheers for the heads up on that one. I hadn't noticed that.
This low.
Ooh, back up.
Belt is coming.
Thank you. Can you absorb? I've not got built up.
Okay. Got it.
Nice. No point in killing it if we can absorb it. Did you tap it straight away and use it?
Yes, by accident.
Your charge attacks will consume any dot on the target to deal additional 20% damage for each dot. Basic attacks have a 5% chance of chain lightning. I'm going to go for the grenade. I didn't get to use it this time.
Gravity well. When you got big enemies within 5 meters radius are pulled towards you.
Ooh, nice.
Chest. Hitting an enemy with a combo attack finisher will consume a random dot and deal 100% extra damage. Or Noxious Orb. Activate to aim and then throw an orb to release poison impact. I'll take that.
Oh well, I got the other one. I got the fire version of that. Now we can be the Chebbing brothers. Okay, the range at which you can tap those to go up is very generous, and I approve. Rather than having you run right up to it and kind of, in all essence, waste time, having a nice, generous distance on that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come over here. Ow! Oh, I think something killed them before they got hit by the trap. Come here, Boomer. Oh, I didn't walk in. Come on, follow me. Oh, is that a trap? I'm not sure if that is a trap. No, it's not. Oops.
That's just part of the environment.
Yeah. At the exit there is a buffer. A selector. Running speed was cool. Max health is cool. I don't really have crit moves. I'm going to go for running speed again. More speed equals more punch.
More poison stuff.
Yeah. And that also
like a toxic person.
Wow. Why do I even invite you? Shaking my head. My head. Alright, come on. Oh, right, okay, the trap deals damage over time, not on explosions, so it has been getting them. Let's... Hi, boys. Over here, please. Take some damage, but that gives me another 1 or 2.
Ooh, stuff over here.
Yeah, the equipment over here as well. Now, is there a way for me to give this to you? Because I feel like dot damage is your thing, not mine. That was a heal. Oh, share, there is. So once you go in, I can then share that and give that to you, because that's definitely going to be more valuable for you.
Okay, then.
No, again, this is also going to be better for you. Air attacks have a 25% chance to apply a random dot, and then this increases your dot damage. Take them both. Yeah, you are now an aerial attacker. That is your role in life.
Betting that the Budman is the aerial attacker.
That's true. That is true. Mitazaki used fly. It was super effective. Going dotty. I ain't heard that phrase in a while. I've gone a bit dotty.
I got here quite quick.
As the sun
Yeah, that was...
dim,
I mean, to be fair, we
the
didn't
Coven
muller that
intervened.
first boss.
They would not allow
That's
one
true.
of their most precious pearls to slip off its string. They would not allow the sun to fade.
Killing an enemy will restore 1 stamina, which would have been good had I got it at the start. I think I'm going to re-roll this set. Right.
You may as well take the chest. Hit an enemy with a combo attack finisher will consume a random dot and deal 100% extra damage. Yes.
Increased crit chance, that's pretty good. Killing an enemy with charge. Ooh, hello. Ooh, no, power of your absorbed abilities increased by 40%. Yes, please. I actually haven't picked up any equipment this run. I've got straight buffs and an attack, but no equipment. Have you got anything that... Well, you've got the random dot thing, haven't you, that can sometimes apply debuffs? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my Yankee attack until I see vulnerable, and then I'm going to hit it.
Might as well activate this so that while it's ready for the cooldown.
Yeah, start the cooldown. No problem, Hunden. Thank you very much for joining in.
Focused on my work, I have been trying to...
It's good. I will definitely be playing some more of this. It's a very enjoyable little ARPG. I mean, I can't wait to see what other crazy bosses you've got. Combo heavy's better than combo light. Yeah.
Get the safety.
I'm not ready. I'm alright. I mean, if you want to make a boss that's a giant bird that screams at you and call it Jimbo, I'm sure nobody here would mind. Ow. No, wrong combo. Missed. Oh, yeah, copyright for... No, that's right. Jerry is extremely litigious. Shields are...
Look that.
Run, Jerry! Ooh, look at that chunky damage! Phase 2 done!
I was able to get 2 abilities off there.
Yeah, I got my cast and my gear there. Okay, so there is a range on the taunt, because all of them came to me except those 2.
Oh, now the music kicked in. I like that.
I'll take that one, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so while you're in an enemy, God breaking it, you cannot be hit by the AoEs, but if you come out of it into the AoE, you still take it. Which makes sense. Oh, shields.
There.
They're called pine cones. And they are annoying. Oh, wrong one. I was saying, if we don't kill it this time, that's because I pressed the wrong button there. That's on me. There's one, look. Come on, over here. I want to try and kill you with a trap. Come on, over here. Come on. Boom. One more. Oh, I didn't come. Ooh, steady.
Oh shit. Kill.
I made them too quick. Sorry, I am kind of farming enemies at this point.
That's alright.
Over here.
Oh, you take the unlocks, yeah.
$15, killed the traps. Right, let's go.
Abilities given. I've got the big slugs that do quite a bit of damage when it's ready.
Yeah, as soon as this is down, we just go straight in and... Oh god, I wasn't ready. I'm alright. No, I'm not. Nice.
I'm in chest.
Incoming damage is reduced by 10%, and anyone who attacks you is inflicted with burning. Yes. Hitting an enemy applies.
Quite nice.
Yeah. Hitting an enemy applies.
Killing an enemy with dash attack refills all stamina.
Okay, yeah. So that'll work well with the light attack builds where you just attack, dash, attack, dash.
Yeah.
Hitting an enemy applies 1 stack of temporal transfer. At 10 stacks, all stacks are consumed, the enemy gets slowed, and you gain speed. Ooh, Primal Energy Generator. Activate to gain 25% extra crit chance, but also lose for 4 seconds, but also gain vulnerable. That would be cool. That would be very cool for a crit build. But I think if I was going to go for anything, as I'm a tank, I would go hit me and burn.
This would actually be good for the AoE damage one. So Chainline has a 25% chance to stun for 2 seconds with a cooldown of 2 seconds.
Check out my jacket.
Oh, nice.
Hey, McFly!
But is it the open back bit,
yeah.
The red and the purple, it goes really well.
It reminds me of, do you remember Bouncer, the old Square Enix game for the PS2?
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of that.
I never played that, but I'm aware of it.
There was a mix-up in production, because while they were working on Bouncer, they were also working on Kingdom Hearts, and some concept art got sent to the wrong department, and that's why Sora and the main from, and whatever, I can never remember his name, why the main character from Bouncer and Sora from Kingdom Hearts look strikingly similar, because they accidentally sent the concept art for the character to both departments, and neither realised it, who it was meant to be for. congratulations, you've reached the end of the demo. I enjoyed that. That was good. I want to know more about the story because it's been intentionally vague enough to pique my interest.
Yeah, there is an element of mystery going on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like, okay, are we humans? Are we not? Why are there so few machines left? Why is the sentient sand building computers to attack us? And who are you three?
Yes. Are you our creators?
Yeah, are you antagonists or are you subordinate protagonists? Or both? That's good. So yeah.
It does feel like it's actually made by people that understand gaming, as opposed to just making games. Like you said, though, like the distance to do your leap over and whatnot, there is an element of understanding there.
I'm not saying this is what's happened, because I actually don't think it is. But there's one thing that bothers me about games development, and this is from somebody who used to work, well, trained to be in the industry. A lot of games build their games and test it internally. They don't test it externally. They don't hire a company to come in and play the game. And the problem with that is that, as a developer, I mean, if you've ever done video editing, you will know this. You spend so long working on each individual aspect that it stops being special. It stops being unique and it stops being interesting. And when something's no longer interesting, you tune out. So you don't put as much thought into it. And just little things can be like, why did we make that so close? Why did we make it so you have to be directly under there? You know, that's a sensible thing to do. You walk up to it, you press the button, you go up. You don't even think about the amount of time it takes you to walk that distance. Whereas you bring somebody else in who plays it and goes, really enjoyed your game, but why do you have to walk so far? Why when you've defeated an area, do you have to walk all the way to the end just to use an item to move to the next zone? And just by having that one person come from the outside and go, why did you do that? Is there a reason? You go, oh, it just never occurred to us not to. We'll change it. And I don't think this is from external testing. As you say, I think that the people who are building this game are still extremely invested in it, essentially. And they are very clearly gamers. So they are wanting, you know, they're going through and testing and thinking, this is taking a while. Can I change this in any way?
Yeah. And just looking at this, the title cards moving over, it's getting me more intrigued. Like it says 6 unique biomes, but when you see there's a picture of like 5 of them going up towards like a center one. It's like,
yes,
is it a path you take?
Yeah, it's.
And some of the enemies, there's like a big red guy that looks like he's got 2 mouths, one in the head and one right in the middle.
Yeah, so I'm going to pause it on that screen there. So you've got the one at the top, which is clearly a very. Well, why has that gone away? My OBS froze. There we go. Right. I'm sorry. I realised why everything had froze. It's because I told it to. I'm a little confused. Why have you stopped working? You haven't. You're just on screenshot mode. God, it's been one of them days. It really has. Right. So here we are. So at the top, that feels to me like that top area is the final zone. You know, that is the hell we are headed to.
Yeah.
The bottom left is where we just were. That's the sand zone, and you can see the blue orbs and everything like that. Bottom right is very much, you know, asteroid vibes, rocks, maybe rocks moving around, explosions from under the floor. It's interesting to see 2 green zones. One looks like sludge slime swamp, that's the left one, with like yellow vines and plants on them. The other one looks more almost mycelial or crystalline.
Yeah, I can see by that.
And then you've got the top middle one, which is very heavily ore-based and, you know, chromatic. So that feels to me like the The way they've put that on screen, it feels like you're going to start in either the sand or the fire and move up, always finishing in the purple before moving on to the final. But I actually hope that it's every biome is a random. You know, you can move from fire to mycelial to swamp, and you do so many kind of thing. And unfortunately, the developer has had to rush away, so I can't. He probably won't hear this unless he watches back, unless they watch back. Sorry. One thing that Shape of Dreams does that I think this is another one of those things where it's always been done, so no one's ever thought to question it. But now I've seen it in Shape of Dreams. Why has no one done this before? And it's, instead of having a here is your story mode, you go do 5 rooms and then a boss. You know, 5 biomes and then a boss. They've gone, here are 10 biomes. Every time you finish one, you go to a random one. After the 4th, you can go fight the big boss. Or you can choose to go to another biome. You can just go, nope, I actually don't think this build is quite ready to take on the boss yet. So mid-run, I'm going to choose to do a little bit of Endless. I'm going to do one more cycle round, one more biome, pick up a couple of buffs, get a couple more levels, try and change this equipment out that's not quite working. And then at the end of that one, go and fight the boss. But actually, no, it doesn't quite work. I've changed that and that works, but this isn't feeling right, so I'm going to do another loop. And Dr. Carrot said this when he played with me the first time. When we got to the boss, the bit where it gave you the, you know, do you want to Endless or do you want to go for the boss? I just went, I'd never thought about it, I just went straight for the boss. And he was like, oh, that's how you get to the boss. Didn't even occur to me to, you know, I just thought that was a special room, so I just carried on going round. And I think that's a really good feature, that you can go as long as you want. Here is the minimum you are required, but if you want to stay in there longer, by all means, we're not dictating this is the end of your run. If your build is not ready at this point, unlucky, beat the boss or try again. And I really think that needs to be, that could work well in here as well.
It sounds not exactly the same, but kind of some similarity to Risk of Rain 2 in that you can keep going on, but you can hold back and wait a bit longer. But the longer you leave it before progressing on, the harder it's going to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a timer on like the next stage of how powerful they become.
Yeah. Well, this doesn't have that timer incentive. It doesn't have that, okay, yes, you can carry on, but don't forget, you've only got 20 minutes left to get to the boss, or anything like that. But the power creep is every time you go through one of those portals, the next set of stages is harder. So yes, you can go for the Endless mode, but each time you do, you know, each +1 for you is also a +1 for them. So unless you're confident that you're going to be earning enough to make that a 1.5 for you and a 1 for them, sometimes the enemy will outpace you. So you can then go, oh right, no, I'm really struggling now. I don't think I'm going to beat the next biome. I'm going to go for the boss, which I quite liked. There were so many things I didn't figure out till way later in Shape, like equipping the skills. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Yeah, actually being able to change your skills and things. Right. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you have all wishlisted it on Steam. See how it's golden on mine there? Because I've wishlisted it. I think you should all go and do the same.
I concur with that as well. Wishlist it.
Yeah.
Try the demo out. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, look at that fella there. He's got more teeth than he knows what to do with. And he needs to brush his belly is what he needs to do. Which is not a sentence you should ever have to say. Look at the crazy design. That pumpkin's going to mess you up. Oops, I've opened the wrong thing. Get rid of that.
Looks like it's got at least 4 gold teeth.
Yeah. Right, well, I think we'll call this here and wait for more content, which, as you saw, the developer is going away to work on right now. Well, no, he's having a night off. He's going to do it tomorrow. But I'm gonna jump into some Shape of Dreams. So if you would like to join me, Jerry, I think
yes, I
should do that. So let me just double check if everything is working on my side, and That did keep through, brilliant. So I've got a full run there. So I'm going to end that stream there. So that's a hard cut, and dismiss that.